Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums, as I, Captain Steve, and today, chums, I'm bringing you guys, in the viewer world and verse, a review of Astros Playroom, which is a free game on PlayStation 5. So here we go, let's head on over here, let's load it into the console, here we are, there we go, loaded, sweet, and yeah, let's execute this. Right, excellent, execute the Mondo Exo. Well, chums, here I am, launching out of my little joypad. You can see there that you use the actual touchpad to do that. And there's a lot of functionality within inside of Astro's Playroom that you're probably not going to come across in many other titles. The whole tilting of the joypad comes into it. Sometimes even blowing into the microphone comes into it. There is so much in this game that is about testing of the joypad and the haptic facilities of said joypad. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to see almost feels like a tech demo, but included in a game in a very immersive sort of style. It is awesome, in fact. And also, as you're going around, you're picking up coins. And these coins you can exchange for balls. There is a ball machine that you can actually exchange your coins in and get yourself some commodities for this area here. So you can see here that this area is quite empty. There are some very nice little bits that you can interact with and punch about the place. You can even punch the other little robots doing stuff, which is quite cool. They're so freaking cute. They're adorable. Look, I just punched open the cover on that PlayStation 3. Heck yes. Take this. Look at his little face. Yeah, how'd you like them apples? Awesome fun. But yeah, here you go. If you jump into here, this is where there is a ball machine. And here you can sort of exchange your coins for balls. And this is really cool. As you're pulling down that lever, you hold down one trigger and then you crush the ball with the other hand. And the haptic feedback on this one little element is just so awesome. It feels great crushing those balls. Heck yes. So here we go, let's head on over. I mean, look how cute he looks doing the dance mat. Freaking awesome. It just makes you have a smile from ear to ear when playing this. It really does. It's freaking ace. This reminds me of Mario 64 reimagined onto the PlayStation 5. It is great. And it's freaking free. That's the thing that I can't get my head around. This is a free title. And it's beautiful, it's immersive, and it really does show off what the PlayStation 5's haptic feedback can do. I don't honestly think that this is pushing the graphics to its limit in any way, shape or form. But the graphics are nice. They are nice, but they aren't the thing that sets this game apart from other titles. Heck no. I mean, graphics wise, it is quite sublime. I mean, it's far better in richness than the actual VR title. But even the VR title really did show what the PSVR was capable of. Now this title is there just to really demo what the pad can do. And everything else is kind of like a bonus, and to be honest, is quite a welcome bonus. There is a lot of content to be had here, and lots of hidden content that I don't even know how to reach. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to get those out of that freaking cage. And I have tried. I have looked around. I mean, down here there is a secret entry, so in here, there we go, let's whack that. Now, I guess I could have blown that with a mic or something, but if you go in here and pull up these little turnipy wires, chicka-pow, chicka-boom, and yeah, new artifact discovered. I found a move controller. Now I am hoping that PS VR has better move controllers than those. In fact, we have seen abstracty type images. I don't know whether they're a real thing, but I am excited for PS VR 2. Heck yes, if that's even what they're calling it. But I do like these little things that you find in these areas. This little cameraman filming some sort of zombie chick in a coffin. Pretty cool. You're finding lots of little elements just stowed away in this game. And there are some proper Indiana Jones moments. I mean, frickin' heck, look at that. Heck yes. And there is a lot to be discovered in this game. I would imagine I'd be going back just to find extra coins and extra hidden stuff. I mean, check this out. I pop on over here, jump on down there, and then I can jump across into that other sort of void covered in vines. And in there, you find some sneaky text and lore about the GPU of the console. And I'm imagining that each area has probably got a little hidden away, sort of tucked away place like this that gives you a bit of text. But there we go, I got a PS Vista cartridge. There you go, hit this wall. There you go, text about the GPU of the console. Freaking ace! I'm really liking the little hidden away nooks and crannies in this game. The boss fights are pretty damn freaking sweet, and it can take a couple of plays to understand how you defeat each boss. It is quite cool. and it has some really nice gameplay mechanics. You can see here I've got a bow. Not every area will give you a bow, some areas will give you some other devices you may have to use, as well as these little suits. You know, like on Mario, where you get like the frog suit or the raccoon tail and things like that. It's kind of that way orientated. You may have to use, in this zone, there's a monkey suit, for example, which I'll show you in a bit, and I have to scale walls in said monkey suit. Yeah, but this is quite cool. This really does test your dexterity, and trust me, it took me a couple of times to work out how to do that boss, and it was great fun, and it was quite a sense of accomplishment once I had beaten the boss. Now, if I am playing this with friends, that's where I'd say the main drawback is. I mean, we do it life by life. If you die, you hand the joypad to the person next to you, and we go around the sofa playing. But yeah, it is missing a multiplayer function. Here you go, there's that monkey suit I was telling you about earlier. And yeah, I zipped it up using the actual motion pad there, which is quite cool. Now, the whole time when you're walking around, you're feeling all the little footsteps and everything through the haptic feedback. And as you're swinging the controller from side to side and using the actual shoulder buttons, you're getting gentle little vibrations coming through the pad that really emulate what's going on the screen. The haptic feedback is freaking awesome, and this really demos it quite well. And here you go, I've got to rotate the pad and spin it to sort of launch my monkey suit into the air. I'm an airborne monkey. There's a jigsaw puzzle piece over there. I want that jigsaw piece. There we go, let's try and get that. Wow, done, got it. Now I'm just going to tumble to my doom. No, I'm not. Heck yes, I managed to grab that. Fantastamondo. So it is a brilliant, brilliant little game, and that you have to use so much dexterity and so much sort of patience as well, in conjunction with what you're doing, to try and actually get past some of these obstacles, and it's a joy to do. And there's so much different mechanics from one area to the other, it keeps you interested the whole time in doing it. There is a new challenge around every corner. What Sony and the team have managed to do here is just freaking awesome. I'm not a massive fan of platformer titles, but this I can just spend a couple of hours casually playing, and before you know it, those hours have passed. It is great fun, and it's a great title to have, especially for freaking free. Now, being that I like to collect things in actual life, in the real world, this game sort of ticks a fair few boxes, because like I showed you that ball machine at the start, you can find all sorts of relics as you're going through, or artifacts as they call them, in this awesome little game, and those sort of populate that area that I was in, the sort of lobby area, and yet you can go and have a look at those consoles up close and personal. And yeah, I'm hoping to unlock them all, and it kind of feels like you're slowly unlocking some retro gaming past history and filling up a museum that is Sony orientated. And it is actually really good fun, and you do want to progress, and you do want to see what's coming next. There you go, I got myself a PS4, I think that is, yes. Awesome, new artifact collected. So it is great fun, and yeah, PS4, awesome, heck yes, wow, I'm done. Now, Astro Bot is such a cutesy little character, and all the sound effects, you get sound coming out of the joypad as well. The music and the amount of sounds and vibrations coming from the pad has to be sort of noted here, chums. That's probably one of the best aspects of this game, is the sound. The sound and feedback of the pad is what makes it really worthwhile doing. The gameplay, because there's not much to do multiplayer wise, lacks slightly. But other than that, this is such an awesome little title, and Astro Bot is such a lovable, adorable little robot, he really is. So there we go, chums, that's my play. So let's go and load this into the expanding cube gadget and hear what EXO has to say from all the readings and the analysis that EXO has done. So here we go, let's hit this up on the screen over here, chums, in a sec. So yeah, and then we'll talk to the Wikidroid and see what Wikidroid has to say about the title. So here we go, let's zoom on in and let's pass over to EXO.
Graphically, I am scoring Astros Playroom an 8.5 out of 10. The graphics are awesome, however I do not feel that they're showing off the PlayStation 5's full capabilities. I'm not seeing many reflective materials or ray tracing. Through the haptic feedback, you feel quite a lot of the sound through the vibrations of the joypad. It's very hard to put into words. But then you also get physical sound coming from the joypad, which adds to the level of immersion. I'm scoring this a 9.6 out of 10. The gameplay feels like it's all been done before, however with the haptic feedback it feels quite new. But the gameplay being a solo experience, I'm giving this an 8.4 out of 10. which means that the actual total that I'm scoring this is an 8.8 out of 10.
Well, there you have it, chums, an 8.8 for a free title. That's freaking amazing. Right, well, let's speak to the Wiki Droid. So, Wiki Droid, what can you tell us about Astro's Playroom?
According to Wikipedia, Astros Playroom is a 3D platformer developed by Japan Studios' Asobi Team Division and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 5. The game, a sequel to Astro Bot Rescue Mission, is pre-installed on every console and serves additionally as a free tech demo for the new DualSense controller.
Well, there you have it there, chums. You're going to get yourself an 8.8 scoring tech demo free with your console. And it is a good little play. And it's fun and enjoyable and imaginative. But its haptic feedback is where it really shines out, chums. It's freaking mind-blowing. I love what it does with the joypad and shows exactly what it's capable to developers. Heck yes. Anyway, you guys out there in viewerverse, you've been freaking awesome. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. I want to say a massive great big thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you to my backers over on Patreon and on YouTube membership. If you do want to support this channel, you could just not skip my adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and hit something on this screen. Heck yes, and there's also merch on this screen now. Awesome!